Hello everyone, Proxy War here. Welcome back to the channel. As you can see, we're starting a brand new Let's Play for Total War Atilla. We'll be playing with the Ancient Empires mod, and we'll be revisiting an old faction that we played with last time, which is Rome. The reason being, I just fancy playing as Rome. That's literally it, the main thing. There's so many other factions and stuff we can look at later. As you can see, there's a whole list of factions here. I wonder if we can play as a slave rebellion. That'll be awesome. But yeah, there's tons and tons of different factions we can play as. But we'll be playing as Rome, and so we're clicking on the grand campaign. And you can also enable historical names, which is awesome. But I really struggle pronouncing things as is, so I'm gonna leave that off. Okay. I do apologize, but you know, I'm sure there'll be people in the comments that can correct me, etc. when it comes to it. So our faction leader is Sextus Julius Caesar. Our culture is Latin. Alright, we got some cultural traits. I'm not going to read through all of this. I'll scroll down and then you guys can pause if you so wish to read it. But yeah, there's quite a lot. I'm sure we just want to get into the gameplay. Let me just scroll down. Cool. Okay, our cultural traits, we have Imperial Ambition. So Imperial Ambition, minus 50% to the cost of converting buildings. We got Provincial Rule, minus 10% administrative costs faction-wide. And we have War Machine, foster recruitment in capital cities. That's pretty cool. And then we do have a faction trait, which is the SPQR, so the Roman Republic. We have effective administration. Regional autonomy is more efficiently reduced. Brain Games boasts a more powerful Brain Games edict. We have the Spirit of Mars, minus 50% integrity penalties suffered from battle casualties. Pretty good, I like that a lot. And then we have Bellicose Policy, which is 10% public order penalties due to foreign cultures. We will stick it on challenging because it's been a long time since we played this. I think the last time we played this mod, it stayed on challenging. But I think they renamed the names though, so we got relentless, so that would be very hard. I think we just played on hard. We'll stick it there. You know, we can always change it later as well, or at least put up the battle difficulties if we so choose. Victory objectives, quite a lot. Maintain control of 38 provinces, either by direct ownership or through puppet states and military alliance, and these are all the ones we need to go for. That's a military victory. Divine Triumph, there's going to be more than that. Maintain 240 units, research 36 technologies. Everything's been overhauled as a proper overhaul mod for everything. The initial challenge is easy, and our start year is 202 BC. Let's begin. Okay, now that we've finally loaded in, we can take a look and remind ourselves what has been going on. So, as far as I understand it, the mod takes place during the second Punic War, and we are currently at war with Carthage, and we'll be going for the Battle of Zama. It's the first thing that sort of starts us off. I'll be playing on ultra unit sizes, so this is the max you can get, and we're going up against the Hannibal Barca, enemy general of Carthage, the famous enemy general that crossed the Alps with some elephants. So let's get on into it. There we go. So we sort of match man for man. They've got 12 more men than us. Hopefully that doesn't make a difference. And they do have elephants. So I'll meet everyone on the battlefield map and we'll get this going. Okay, now that we've loaded in, we can start the deployments. So if this is the first time you are watching my videos, the reason why I cut out those load screens is just because it takes too long, unfortunately. And then if I do sort of speak over it, it sort of like cuts in and out. I think that's just because of the software that I'm using, and it sort of becomes a bit not compatible with the game when it goes through the load times. I use Bandicam. I think it's pretty good. However, we do have that slight issue, and that's why I cut them out. All these pause are recording and wait for us to load in. Alrighty, now that we have loaded in, there is our enemy forces over there in the distance. We've got some elephants on the right hand side, so we want to. Definitely the scariest unit for sure is the elephants, but we've got quite a lot of skirmishers, and obviously we do have Pelham, so hopefully we can use that to our advantage. We do have some spearmen, which we're going to hold in reserve. I think a little bit of a thin line though, but we'll keep you guys in reserve. These are top tier infantry. You guys are fine the way you are. I'm just going to take the skirmishers. I'm just going to move them a little bit closer to our front lines. And in terms of our cavalry, I'm going to keep our general this way with a unit of Nubian cavalry, and then we have our elite Socci Italian infantry and a Nubian cavalry along with Numidian noble cavalry. Oh, a bit of a tongue twister that, but we managed to get there in the end. Cool. Well, we'll put these cavalry on the flanks, and then we'll move you guys up to the right there, and we'll let's move up a little bit so we have the plains here. And then we'll move up our general to the right. There we go. We'll start the battle.
The balance of power bar tracks the relative strength of your force against that of...
Alright, we'll pause it. And I'll pause it. We'll make sure we're not running, and then we'll triple speed it. So, there's quite a lot of changes when it comes to battle mechanics, when it comes to Ancient Empires. One of them being, if your men are tired and they're going up against fresh troops, you're going to get absolutely slaughtered. Now, you're saying, oh, that's not new. The way it's handled, it is a bit new, or the way the mod works. So if you like sending elite Praetorian infantry against like a unit of plebs, you know, just like civilian infantry, you know, and the civilians are not tired at all, and your elite troops are exhausted, they're gonna get a beating, you know. Whereas in the vanilla games that wouldn't really happen, but now it's the case. You want to sort of focus on keeping your men as fresh as possible. You know, maybe you want to cycle them in and out of combat, you know, just to keep them fighting fit. So the idea is there's going to be a lot more, time to think about like how you're going to maneuver your troops and how the battlefield's going to be set up, rather than just running, charging in, and trying to smash your enemy that way. So smarter deployments, I think, are a lot more important. So they're keeping some of their elite sort of, I'll say elite, these are levies though, but you know, spearmen in reserve, so we have to beat through these lines first until we get to them. When playing a practice run, because they had all these guys in reserve, they absolutely demolished me at the end because all my men were tired. So we're going to have to try and do that. If we get rid of Hannibal as well, that's going to be the main thing. If we smash him and let his army crumble from fear, that would be ideal. So let's just turn you guys slightly. Let them keep walking. They do have a bit of a height advantage, so we want to try and avoid that as best as we can. Cool, we got some movement. Don't know if we got some slingers attacking us. We've lost 7 men so far. Oh, a little bit more than that. Cavalry are taking a bit of a beating as well. Okay, let's play it like normal. Steady, losing combat. And obviously morale also impacts it, so we're just gonna walk. I just want to wait for those elephants to come charging at us, which they are doing now already. If everyone sort of halts, sort of forming our own little formation here. But again, the AI is not the smartest, obviously. I mean, sending their units straight into, well, the elephants, their biggest war machines, against our skirmishers, they were not going to make it. Pilum, throw your pilum. Javelins are going in. Oh, I hate to kill elephants, but you know, they are using them against us. Cool, we've taken out most of them. They're already routing. You can just hold your ground, and boom, that's it. Cool, we've taken out their main. You guys can stop firing. We've used all our pilum on them as well, which is a bit of a shame. Start pushing up with the infantry. I just want to get our infantry in front here just to help support these skirmishers. No need to run, guys. No need to run. Keep you guys there. Got our spearmen in reserve. They have some cavalry which are going to help support on the flanks there. We do have this unit of swordsmen which are going to help Oh, we've got 2 here, technically in reserve. We're gonna move you guys up. No need to run, guys. Try and engage their main general. Cool. Now that we sort of have these men in a, or have some infantry support, we can move up, start trying to skirmish what we can. We lost loads of these guys, but a lot of them done to friendly fire as well, but also the elephants are trampling our troops. Okay, we do have some spears that can support that. We have the swordsman nearby as well. And there he goes. So it begins. Sort of fix that line there. It's not the best. You guys can run a little bit. Well, why have you stopped attacking? You guys going... I want to push up these spearmen. Move in with the cavalry. Oh, let's fall back with the javelins here.
The men are broken and are fleeing.
Let them draw the enemy swordsmen towards us. Throw you behind the enemy lines, and they are running, so they'll tire. Oh, they've kept their general sort of just chilling out here. Let's try and support them with some infantry. Start attacking these cavalry, get rid of them. Come on, if we can kill their general though, that's going to be huge in our favour. Definitely going to turn the tide.
Rallying. They're not done yet.
I think that's our velites, get them back into the fight. Support our general with one spearman. We're going to throw in our triarii in the right flank there. Their generals run out. Good. So we're going to pull out our cavalry. Swordsmen, if you stand and fight, we'll try and support you when we can. Oh, nope. If you pull out your infantry, they are going to get absolutely demolished. Cool. We have one. We've got a rally ability. No, not rallying it now. Fall back with the general. We'll push up with some more spears. Okay, we've obviously lost that fight, which is to be expected. They were super outnumbered. Cool. Now we can go up against these skirmishers here. Try to anyway. We'll try and bring these units around to help support this front line. And we can use these cavalry units to go up against their slingers. We can chase down the rest of them. Oh, they're trying to... might be trying to outflank us here. Our principes are getting hit by the Gallic warriors. So sort of the some mercenaries hired by Carthage. Oh, that's our general's not having a good time. Let's fall you guys out. Let's push you guys in. Okay, we just need to help get rid of these chaps. Try and hit these spearmen in the sides. Cool, we have won that fight. Let's try and get rid of the rest of these guys. Balance of power is still sort of even, but we are slightly winning by the looks of things. Only slightly. That unit of spearmen is isolated. We'll try and support him. How tired is everyone? Winded. See, they tire very quickly now. Obviously, your lighter troops are not going to get as tired as quickly. So, you know, there's more reliance on them. Cool, we've defeated their slingers on that aspect. If we can come in with a cheeky charge. You're still winded. We're going to inspire, try and get those triarii up. We can help them with these skirmishes, that's fine, not an issue. Let's use this unit to help out. And the rest of you can push in. Nice. Shaken, Wavery, attacked in the rear. So obviously there's been more morale changes. The aim of the sort of 4 battles is not to wipe out the entire army like you would in normal Total War. You know, you're trying to break them because that's how most of their, or most of the damage is going to come from the routing troops. So we want to get them just to break. So if we surround them, they freak out, they don't know who's around them or why, they got the cavalry behind them, where's the rest of the army, then they start running, and as they break, our troops can just mop them up. So yeah, we're doing pretty well right now. We've only got 600 more men. These guys are wavering as well, so we'll try and take them out. I do like the way battles play. It's a little bit more slow to the original game. Well, to most Total Wars really, like most vanilla Total Wars. So battles are played much better, so you want to try and rout your enemy as quickly as possible. And that ties into the whole morale and being tired mechanics, because if they've been running all over the place, their morale's going to be easier to break. So yeah, we'll try and run down as many as we can, because we do have cavalry in reserves here, which we can sort of mop them up, and we're going to need to do that. We'll just obviously triple speed it, and then we can rearrange our army back into a column formation, because they're not going to really chase much. But let the cavalry do their work, especially with the light and medium cavalry, because they, you know, they are lightly armored, so they can run down enemy armies, fleeing enemy troops a lot more quickly and more efficiently. So there's 130 men there. Like, that's still a threat if we had to fight this again, or fight the same army again. So we definitely want to start chasing some of these guys down. Only 1 person in that unit, so that's fine. 13, that should go, I would imagine. It's mainly just these Gaelic warriors, which are getting chopped down now. Brilliant, that's end the battle there, I think. Alright, there we go. So we have ransom and release captives, so you get minus 10 integrity, but we get some money from that, which is quite nice. We can enslave them, and we get unit replenishment, which wouldn't be bad. So we've lost the Principes that were up in front there earlier. Velites we lost, and we lost some of the cavalry, which is not so nice. Or we just kill them. But this army's been pretty much wiped, which is fantastic. And there goes the Carthage's last general. Yeah, they absolutely wrecked there. Did we get an upgrade? We did not. We're trying to attack him again, finish him off. We will just auto-resolve this one. Let's go battle stance. Hopefully we don't lose anyone, because that will be quite annoying. We did not. We'll again replenish. We've now got our upgrades. Brilliant. So, what do we have here? Career officer. Again, the campaign map movement range is pretty good. Bold warrior. That's the charge, but that helps us with melee defense later. Sanitation. We're going to use Scipius or Africanus. Yeah, so the hero, Scipio Africanus. We're going to keep him. We'll do career officer rather, so we can get our campaign map movement range up. Pretty good. And then our actual army traditions have increased as well. Roman Legion can fortify without spending action points. That's so good. And then minus 40% attrition for all armies, replenishment rates. Yep, we'll get that for sure. And then integrity. Our integrity is alright for now. So sentries, that helps us against ambushing. And then loaded march, we get given campaign map movement range. Oh wow, okay, we'll double down on that, I think. And we'll start moving towards. We do have a spy here. Move you onto the continent. I think their fleet's actually much stronger than ours. I think their ships are better. Melee ships. We have ramming ships. We'll see if we can What's the garrisons like? Will we be able to take this with the fleet? I'd say it's possible. We'll see what the oil resolve says. I think it's doable, for sure. Gonna do a little naval invasion. They do have some ships here. What do they have? Two Carthaginian levies. What do we have? Marines. Marines. I think we can. I don't know if we want to do that just yet, because seeing as we've won the Battle of Zama, I think that we can peace out and we don't need to continue fighting. Which I think in this... Oh, we've met the Egyptians here. Brilliant. Let's take a look at technologies. Hispanic arms. Principes, replace Principes. Hastati replaces Hastati. I think that just increases that. The Iberians may be savages, but their genius of metalworking impressive in Roman minds. Alright, we'll do that. It's going to be so nice to work through these technologies and things, because I don't remember what they like. That's fine. You chaps, we do have mercenaries in the game. That's cool. Very expensive to hire, but not too bad to maintain. Okay, we are currently making a loss, which we will try and fix that in just a second. Trade and finances, that's on normal. That's fine.
Influence is gained through
then obviously we do have our family here. We got Sextus Julius Caesar and his wife Lucilia. And then we have Lucius Julius Caesar and Sextus Julius. Oh, they got the same sort of names. Who's our heir? That you're our heir. Why wouldn't you be our heir? Declare heir. Enemy killed in battle. Heir nominated. Cool. That shouldn't affect him at all because, I mean, he's only 3 years old, doesn't know what's going on. We'll seek wife. Cool. So we can carry on the line. Obviously, it's going to be really important. Our gravitas is quite low, so we're going to work on that for sure. And then need to get the control up as well. Our power is acceptable, which is not so great. We want to try and keep it about balanced. Maybe respectable, because if it goes too high, obviously we're going to have scorned families. Can't give you any officers to do. Loads of different characters and families to worry about.
loyalty.
Summary. Culture. We've got loads of cultures. Got 2 armies. Stats. Alright, let's take a look at diplomacy now. And who are we at war with? So we do have some allies, all these sort of tribes. So we have puppet states and military access. Brilliant, good. You chaps, we have military access and non-aggression, so we may as well trade as well.
Welcome, worthy friend. Let us break bread and
Maybe they
drink
can
ale before words pass our
demand
lips.
some cash. Yep. Moderate chance. I mean, I'll take it. Thank you. So they've accepted that. I mean, we had all these things on anyway. I think we do have territory in Greece. Good. So we'll be looking to expand that as well. Marsilii tribe.
Do not wander
Peace
in like
treaty.
a desert
Cool.
beggar.
Yep.
If you have something to say it like a civilized man.
Oh wow, you're a bit rude. I'm not gonna lie. But let's try and piece out with who we can, so we don't have to fight so many wars on different fronts. We're gonna go for see if they can pay us some cash. Yeah, they are definitely up for it. Okay, that's a bit too much for them. I'm not gonna bother haggling too much. We'll do that. There we go. Peace treaty. The Boyai, we are at war with them.
Come, let me hear your talk. I warn you, I have no stomach for the meat or nice.
Rejected. Okay, Carthaginians. We'll wait until the end turn to peace out with them. In the meantime, we can start heading towards that. But I think we'll be able to peace out with them.
This list shows all.
And then we can focus on expanding up here or taking over Greece first. Because I don't want to fight so many different wars on different territories. We do have Nubian kingdom here. I think they're one of their puppets. Yeah, that'll be cool. Fine. Food storage. Food shortage rather, not storage. So we've got some food shortages. We're gonna have to sort that out. So tons of different buildings. Everything's been overhauled, as you can see. And the way these settlements work are awesome. So, for example, you can keep so when you capture a new city, you know, you can sort of choose what you want your guys want the city to be. So you can get them you make them a tributary state, which means we get lots more money off them, or they're going to be an allied state, or they're going to be part of the Roman sort of family, as it were, and then we can also make them independent. And all of them have their sort of ups and downs in terms of, so if they're more independent, they're not going to give you as much money, but you're going to have a lot less native discontent, and, you know, and then you just play around with what you find best in what provinces. So, you're over here. I don't think we're going to go for a tributary state in our own sort of Roman Italian spot. So I think we're going to go for a normal state over there. Then we should definitely work on some more. Oh, we got food actually. We do have food, but I don't think it'll be an issue to build more farms. So we'll get some more farms. Yeah, public land. Yep, brilliant. Nice. Large granary, and that will help us with that, but we also need to focus on... each building seems to have some maintenance as well, so that's going to decrease your income, so that's quite interesting. Alrighty, that just helps. Obviously, like, the taxes and stuff are going to fund these public works, and that makes sense. So, aqueducts. We got normal ones, we have rural aqueducts, so that helps with fertilization, sanitation. Then we also have industrial ones, which is awesome, but it all have quite a high maintenance cost, so I'm not going to build that just yet because we are already in the negative. Roads will increase food imported, logistics, campaign movement range, and local commerce goes up. That makes sense. Let's see what we can build to increase some money. A molar. Industrial workshops. Yep. Does that break into more things? No, it doesn't. So, then we have circuses. I think circus, keep the people happy, because I think public order is quite upset around here actually. So let's get rid of that. Let's do a circus there as well. Let's try and keep people happy and on side with us. Obviously, we got the famous Rome 1 music going. Got to love it. You guys are also upset. Can we not issue any edicts yet? Overview, recruit agents, raise force. No edicts. I think we have to put them in offices, don't we? Yep, there we go. So Italia, and then we can do the bread and games then. Boom. Pop you in there. Now we can issue an edict. Yep. So bread and games. Yep, just to help with that public order, I think, and then we can cancel that if we are taking too much food up. But until then, we'll try and Magna Graecia. Where are you? Boom. There we go. And then also you'll get some bread and games. Don't know, who are you with? Faction Corsica. Statesman, yep, you can get Corsica. There we go. Let's just try and keep our core troops happy. There's other ones we can get. We've got conscription. That gives us 2 unit recruitment, 30% recruitment cost, plus 3% replenishment rate, but growth goes down, obviously, because you're drawing from the pools of people in your cities. And then public order, because maybe they've been forced to do it. Sell food, Romanize. Yep, and sell slaves. We're definitely going to just do the bread and game thing for now. How are our territories here? Yeah, common pastures. States. Or we can do tributary states. Yeah. I don't think we can issue edicts here because we don't own the full one, do we? Carthaginides. Oh, we can. But can we though?
Ministerial offices.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
Can be awarded to generals in your faction when they reach a certain
Does it
age
cost
or
money to
rank.
do this? Doesn't think so.
Loyalty and influence are both increased by this, meaning offices can be used to placate useful but potentially dangerous individuals.
Burning games again, just to try and keeping people happy. We'll see what that does for us. You guys are not so happy at all. Let's see what's making us really unhappy. A native discontent is the main one. Some taxes. Technology is giving us +2. Difficulty level. That. Family power as well. Public order. If we get some more food, growth will go up. If we just make you independent, how much is this making for us now? It's 450. So we only get like 100 gold from that. Let's give him the independent state. And we're actually running out of cash. May want to recruit some extra units. So we got Triarii. Oh, the recruitment costs are expensive, but I mean the war machine is going to be expensive. Equites, oh, very expensive to upkeep the horses. All right, let's just go for some Hastati. Let's get 3 units of Hastati. Who are we still at war with? So we got the war with the Boii and the Carthaginians, but we should be piecing out with them. Are the Boii, they are a horde faction? They are.
Are you brave of?
Just trying to see where we can expand. But I'm thinking maybe Greece would be a juicy target to take over. You are going to be upset as well, aren't you? Yeah. Upgrade the common pastures, 2,000. Tenant farming, just to make sure we can support all these breeding games as well. I think that might be worth it. Large granary, what does this do for us? Reserves, growth. Growth rate will be good, and replenishment as well, quite nice. But let's go for that. So it's Taris here, so going to get that. Syracuse. There we go. We'll save what little money we have left. We are recruiting. Let's end the turn. I can still issue a governor. Imagine we'll be able to do that for a little while. Hellas, it's going to be the left there, obviously. Again, bread and games. That food consumption has me a little bit worried, but we'll give it a go. We'll see how much that's actually going to impact us. And then we do have you guys. You can take that one, and then one more governor. So many governors we can issue. How upset is everyone here? Yeah, quite upset. Does the army impact it at all? Let's take a look. Native discontent, taxes, difficulty, military presence is +2, so it's not. It's helping it only a little bit. I'll offer you breeding games as well, and then we'll give you breeding games. Cool. Let's end the turn. Our first end turn of the campaign. But it's good just to try and remember. Oh, where are they going? Our army is sort of way behind enemy lines, though. Why is that not speeding up when I'm pressing spacebar? Oh, they are chasing down our fleet here. Yeah, look at that. Why is that so far in their favor? Ramming ships. Let's see if we can get out. If we get rid of the fleet though, that's going to help us with our income. But then we don't have a fleet, so. All right, cool. They haven't actually. Trade tributary states of you guys. All right. They're going to give us some gold. I'm going to keep our options open. I'm going to say no for now. Oh, there's the Boyar tribe raiding us. Yep, that's why I want to recruit some extra units here. And hopefully we can crush them in one battle and not take too many losses. That would be ideal. Okay, there, the second Punic War resolution. So we've won that. So Carthage has lost that. Let me start that again. Carthage has lost the second Punic War. Some in the Senate want to end this war. Others believe that the Roman populace will return to their former slumber, which it had been aroused from Hannibal. Others believe that they should be utterly destroyed. Shall Carthage pay reparations to cover the cost of the war, or should the land be turned to salt? Demand concessions just so we can help pay for everything, and they're going to give us some money. Take your hand. How are you? You got sociable influence. Yep, that's not bad. Yeah. I didn't see your age actually. We'll do that. You're 21 and we're 21. All right, yeah, decent times to having kids. Yeah, that's fine. You go for it. So how many do we have here? 15. The gold. They have 17. Got some cavalry as well. I can't imagine them beating. What do you have for Stati though? We do have some Triarii. Our income is not looking so great, but the breeding games has helped us somewhat across the board. So we just need to help fix that a little bit. We do not have any income. So are we no longer at war with these chaps now? No, so it's just the Boyai that we are at war with. Okay, so we're gonna take our chaps here. We're gonna force march them, and we're gonna start returning. Oh, get into the ocean, please. Thank you. And we're gonna reinforce here because I think we should go after Greece first. I think that'll be pretty cool. But in the meantime, how expensive are our ships? Somewhat. It may seem like super drastic that, but I think that's going to help us. So we want to take our spy, we're going to bring him here. We are getting raided though as well, but we can also now recruit some extra troops. Oh, you guys are expensive. Well, we'll get some hoplites though, mercenary Etruscan hoplites. I like the diversity with these guys, that's pretty cool. Can't afford any Triarii. Let's get a unit of Principes. And then we'll be 16 to 17. They do have more cavalry by the looks of things. Can we... Oh, we don't have any money now. Let's not fight that just yet. We have no money. I think... Let's do one more end turn. And then we'll wrap it up there. If we get attacked, we'll fight that next time. Egypt will be cool to go up against. I just want Carthage to just give me money just to feed the Roman war machine. You know, just feed our industry. And then, you know, they can support us. And then we can go to war with them again later. You know, there's no rush. You know, it'll be cool to have... Then we have the third Punic War as well, don't we? So... Oh, the music's so good. Just so nostalgic as well. Force war representations or sanctions. Carthage has been defeated. Force them to have sanctions without war representations to Rome. Carthage has been defeated. Force them to pay reparations to Rome. So Carthage has lost the Second Punic War. In some Senate will end this war. Oh yeah, we'll do that one. Hopefully they sort it up for it. 17. But these are just barbarians. Surely we poor armor. How does ours stand? Always highest mercenaries. Heavy hoplites. expensive though, but we can disband them after the battle. Hire mercenaries.
To battle!
Ooh. Celtic warriors. The fact that they've got so much cavalry, but they don't have any skirmishers though. I think we're going to wrap it up here and we'll fight this one at the start of next episode. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to drop a like and a comment down below and subscribe to see more Total War content right here on the channel, and I'll check you guys out in the next video.